Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So today's episode is going to be a gear review on a Gyrfalcon bag by Maxpedition. So this is the Gyrfalcon bag. This bag is pretty cool, pretty sturdy. I wasn't a big Maxpedition fan, and then I bought a couple pieces of their gear, and I was like, wow, I really like this hard shell style bag. So the denier on this is what is it, 1050, and that just means it's abrasion resistant and water resistant, not waterproof. I've heard a couple guys say this is waterproof. It's not a waterproof bag. The zipper itself, the zipper lining itself, water's going to seep through it. It's not going to pour through it, it's going to seep through it. In the downpour, you can get away with it. If you zipper your bag correctly, you probably won't, you'll get minimal water inside. Not that you won't get any. But this bag is pretty good when it comes to that kind of weather. Now, before I get into the specs of the bag, I did do a bug out test walk with it. Again, the bag is really good. I would not use this bag or recommend this bag as a bug out bag for beginners. If you have skills, wilderness skills, and you're pretty good with bug out skills, this is the bag for you because you can carry way less. Keep in mind, putting a shelter in here or a sleeping bag of some kind is not going to fit. You can strap it to the bottom, the sleeping bag that is, or wool blanket, whatever you use. If you're going to build a shelter or sleep under the stars, then you don't need that. If you're going to point A to point B, this is a fine bag. A get home bag, it's good, and an everyday carry bag is probably even better. But a bug out bag I would not recommend for those who are not skill savvy. So let's get into the bag. Now, again, you can see, if you know Maxpedition, you know how sturdy their bags are. All their bags are pretty sturdy. They did start a new line. I forgot the series name. I think it's Urban Series or something like that. I haven't tested it out yet. I don't like the way it looks, but I am going to entertain one of those bags by buying them and testing them out, of course. But nonetheless, I do like their sturdy bag look. So this bag's a 36 liter, which is 250 cubic inches. The bag itself, empty, weighs about 5 pounds, which is just about right. There's 6 compartments in this bag. There are 5 compression straps throughout the bag, as you can see, right? So compression straps actually helped. When I did the bug out test walk, I loaded this bag up with shit that I would not normally carry just for weight purposes. The compression straps actually worked. So the water resistant part of this bag was it's triple polyurethane. So it makes it abrasion resistant and water resistant, again, not waterproof. Now, this is the sell of the bag for me. The sell of the bag is this part right here. It's a removable pack, which is a waist pack actually. And the waist pack removes, and the belt here on the back removes as well. And you take the belt out, you take the pack off, and you have a waist pack. That is pretty cool. So before I show you inside of the bag real quick, sorry, let me remind you, there is a hydration bladder inside. As you can see, this is a pretty, again, it's a nice size bag. It's not too big, it's not too small. You're gonna get what you need in this bag, especially if it's an everyday carry or get home bag. This, like I said, is the perfect bag for that. Bug out bag, again, skill pending. You're good with your skills or wilderness skills, this bag is for you. If you're a beginner, I'm gonna say absolutely not, all right? You don't have to take my word for it. You can buy the bag and test it out for yourself. Put what you need in it and then go from there. All right, so the waist strap, guys and ladies, the waist strap at a minimum is 29.5 inches to 64 inches. So your minimum is 29.5 inches. The max is 64 inches waist circumference, right? So if your waist or the circumference of your waist is bigger than 64 inches, the waist strap is not going to work. And to my knowledge, they do not sell extenders. Let me show you inside the bag real quick. So now here's the first compression strap, sorry. And I always liked this little compression strap that Maxpedition added. This is pretty cool. because you can also stuff something in here like a t-shirt or a sweater or something like that and strap it under here, keep it taut, and then put it on your back. The compression straps here on the side, they work as well. You can also put, I would say, clothing here, right? I wouldn't put anything like trekking poles, anything like that, because obviously it's going to slide out unless you lash it to one of the MOLLE webbing. Now, as you can see, this bag has MOLLE webbing all throughout it. Front, side, nothing on the bottom. I wish they would have added a couple on the bottom so you can add a couple straps. Anyway, so this is the first compartment here, which is the main compartment. The main compartment is held together with the two compression straps on the side, and then the one on top. This is the main compartment. This is your water bladder compartment right here. Now you can put whatever you want in here. You can put a laptop in here if you like. So if I'm not mistaken, this part right here, where the zipper is, right in there, that's where the internal frame is. You can remove it if you want, or you can leave it in here. If you remove it, you can put a hydration bladder in there and then keep this compartment for whatever you need it for. The hole to the compression, for the hose is right here. If you can see that where my finger is. So that's that part. There is a net right here. If you can see that, there's a net right here. You can put whatever you need in there. I would probably put clothes and stuff like that, something that you want to let dry. Right? So now, as you can see, it opens up all the way, which is pretty cool. You got to keep that in mind because it could be a pain in the ass when you need to bug out and you have all your stuff, sprawled out. So keep that in mind, that you don't want to always open things all the way up or unload everything in a bug out situation. Second compartment here. This is where I would put my iPad and things like that, especially if it's an everyday carry. There are 3 pockets right here inside this compartment. This compartment is pretty thick. The measurements for each compartment, guys, are on Maxpedition's website at maxpedition.com. This is a smaller compartment, obviously. This is for smaller items, sunglasses, map, compasses, anything like that. If it's an everyday carry, I wouldn't put my phone in there because that's easily accessible to those who want to steal from you. This is the smaller compartment here. And, oh, look at that. Second cell phone. Right, and I put that in there, and here's the other compartment with pen pockets and smaller pockets for whatever you need, again, for an everyday carry. Now, here is the main star of the show. This is the last pouch here that I'm actually going to detach. I'm going to show you how it detaches now. So when you're detaching this compartment, you have to take these straps out, because these straps help hold them in. All right, and then you undo the clips on this side here and this side here, and you rip the compartment off. Now this compartment, pack on its own has 2 more pockets, which is pretty cool. So inside this compartment, you can see there is more pockets here. There's 3 pockets in this compartment alone. And then you have a nice little handle here. All right, nice little handle there. And you got another compartment here. And there is a strap, an accessory strap that comes in here. I think that's for the bag, but I'm not sure how it connects just yet because I didn't bother. What I did do was I took the strap here, the waist strap, took the waist strap here, and you can put it onto this, right? You put it on the back of that. It goes right through a compartment here that's Velcro. So once you get the waist strap through, you get this waist strap through to here, it stays on, and it's nice pack, and it looks like this. All right, so this is after, or right after my bug out walk, sorry. Right, so I sort of did it in reverse. I did the walk first, then I did the review, but you're gonna see this video first, then the bug out test walk, obviously. All right, and then this is what the bag looks like without the pouch. And then you can actually, there's a strap here where you can add more stuff and strap whatever you need. Again, a blanket or so, sleeping bag, a tent, you can strap it to here. If you use an emergency blanket as your way to keep warm, then you can absolutely get away with just a tent. Keep in mind, if you're going to use a sleeping pad of some kind, then you're taking up a little more room. But you can definitely fit a sleeping pad in here because technology today allows for things to pack smaller but be really comfortable. Now, sleeping pad, I would say if you need one, buy one and use it, but sleeping pad takes up time. You might, especially in the fall, want to just gather leaves in the tent and use that as bedding, if you will. That's probably the better way to go when you're bugging out. If you're looking to camp and be comfortable, by all means use an air mat. Again, if you have back problems and things like that, you might want to go with just the air mat. There are some comfortable air mats out there, but keep in mind, the thicker and more comfortable they are, the bigger they are, right? So you have to make some sacrifices when we talk about this kind of stuff. Again, sleeping pads, that is. So guys, this is it for this gear review. Thank you for joining me today. This is the Angry Prepper. Again, you can look for this on Maxpedition.com or Amazon.com. Maxpedition, as of right now, today, it is sold out. So you can click the notification bell or notification button on Maxpedition and it'll let you know when this is in stock. I think Amazon has a couple left. That is if you're looking to get a new piece of gear. Now, I am going to do more bug out bag reviews, obviously, because there's so many out there and I want them all. So why not use the excuse to buy as many bags as I can and say, oh, I'm putting it on a video, right? All right, guys, so this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe to this channel. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. And other than that, guys, thank you for watching.